Paramount News headquarters in Addis Ababa, first pictures were flown via Egypt and Athens to Paris. Thence on a fast Atlantic steamer and catapult plane to New York. Within 24 hours, airplanes had distributed the pictures to all parts of the country. Parliament House, Addis Ababa, capital of Ethiopia. Chieftains are assembled to welcome Emperor Haile Selassie. These are the only motion pictures permitted inside Parliament at this dramatic meeting in defiance of Italy. There's the Emperor in the royal box, who said in a fighting speech he would pour out his own lifeblood to defend his country. His words spread to cheering crowds outside, as Ethiopia's 10 million stand united behind their 44-year-old ruler, a descendant of King Solomon. There's Haile Selassie's 13-year-old son. Swiftly on the heels of Selassie's speech, the world takes notice of the threat of war with Italy. Premier Laval of France arrives for a special session of the League of Nations Council. Maxime Litvinov, President of the League Council. Captain Eden of Great Britain. And among those present is a gentleman from Ethiopia, Delegate Tekla Hawariati.
I have great pleasure to express our deep feelings of gratitude for the sympathy in our present difficulties.
More warriors, more men, men with spears, swords, knives, heed Selassie's drum call for reinforcements to stem the Italian tide. Shouting death to the invaders, the horde swarms to battle. In Ethiopia, the emperor sounds the keynote of his country's courage.
Do you expect to lead your army into battle?
The emperor answers in his native tongue, and a young interpreter translates the reply.
As the head of the empire and the protector of my people, I shall certainly lead my army against the enemy. We will defend them to the last drop of our blood.
And as the Italian invasion progresses, 50,000 well-trained, well-equipped Abyssinian troops with fixed bayonets march to meet the enemy. Ambulance units move with the men they will succor. Mules loaded with ammunition, food, barbed wire, and other war supplies join the march to the front. No ragged band of untrained volunteers these, but an alert army of fighting men marching to the defense of their country. Italy's army moves forward in a series of major thrusts, and Rome claims that final victory is in sight in Ethiopia. Between the advancing forces and Haile Selassie's capital, the way has been cleared by the victories of Marshal Badoglio left over 3 Ethiopian armies. The drive following the Battle of Enderta combined the efforts of all branches against the supposedly impregnable mountain defenses. And, as the radio reported the native positions, Il Duce's artillery prepared for action. Badoglio's staff watches the guns blast the way for the infantry attack. Thus the stronghold of Ras Casa falls. Now, except for the mountains themselves, Italy's road seems open to the end of the war.
Che dista 16 km in linea d'aria dall'Ambaradam, roccaforte di Ras Mulughetà, tutto è pronto. Nei vari La piana si... Il comandante l'ha diviramato alle truppe, in attesa che le artiglierie demoliscano le posizioni e reti carri d'assalto avanzano rapide e formidabili. Del suo piano di avanzata. Sulla zona collino montuoso, i pezzi da montagna smontati.
Hard pressed on the northern front, the Red Cross uses a Paramount news truck which is volunteered for ambulance service. It carries Ethiopian wounded who have been brought by litter from the mountains to the crude highway, and is the only car available for the American Mission Hospital. Farther south, a British Red Cross unit takes part in the international errand of mercy as casualties mount and work is speeded. But hospital camps face shortage of supplies and danger of destruction from Italian bombs which have already blown up some of their buildings and camps and much of their material. And families whose homes have been destroyed camp out near the hospitals where their wounded are being cared for. But Ethiopians have successes as well as losses, and march with captured Italian tanks. Before the rainy season settles in, they may have a chance to use them. They prove they know how. But bombing raids are Italy's chief activity for the present, and planes fly daily up and down the valleys. A good deal of Ethiopia has learned the need of taking cover. But as many as 500 bombs are sometimes dropped in a single raid. This one fortunately didn't explode, but for his people who were killed and wounded by those that did, the Emperor offers a prayer.